Hi guys, in this video I'm going to review the festival Beyond Wonderland in Southern California with videos and pictures so you guys can see what the festival was really like. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Cotton Candy. I travel the world vlogging and reviewing music festivals, so if you're curious about music festivals all over the world, definitely hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my awesome adventures. Beyond Wonderland takes place every March in Southern California at the NAS Event Center in San Bernardino. That venue is really popular with INSOMNIAC events. They throw like a lot of shows there, and I have talked about this venue in a lot of my other videos. It was actually where I attended my first ever INSOMNIAC music festival 10 years ago, Nocturnal 2009. How crazy is that? Like, time just goes by so fast. The NAS Event Center is pretty large. It has grassy areas and also a little pond which they decorated with fire art installations. They really went above and beyond this year with the decorations. There's just lights and arts and characters literally everywhere. It was overstimulation of coolness. Everyone would agree that the lineup was amazing. They featured all different kinds of genres. They even had a trance stage one night and a hardstyle stage the other night. My favorite DJs Darren Styles and Seven Lions were both on the lineup, but they overlapped and it was the hardest decision of my life, but I obviously had to choose Darren. If you follow me on social media, you know all I ever talk about is Darren Styles and Seven Lions and EDC. But like a lot of Seven Lions, so it might be really confusing, but honestly, as much as I love Seven Lions, I still love Darren 1,000 times more. And honestly, if I was not front center rail for his set, I would have been like heartbroken. Like the whole trip would have been a waste. No, I'm kidding, but like I needed to be there. And he actually said hi to me from the stage because like he knows who I am. I make a lot of noise on social media and I always bug him, and he's really nice to me and I always see him at shows. So he said hi to me and it wasn't like wave or hey, it was like, hey, I see you, I know you, how are you? And I was like, everybody saw that, right? And everybody's like, yeah. And I was like, aw. Yeah, I had so much fun. It was such a great set. I don't regret choosing Darren over Seven Lions, but I am really sad that Seven Lions isn't going to be at EDC because my reasoning was like, oh, I'll just see Seven Lions at EDC and the stage will be like super awesome anyways. But no, he's not on the lineup, so that didn't work out. The stage for Caterpillar's Garden and Mad Hatter's Castle were so dope. Caterpillar's Garden looked like a freaking spaceship, and Mad Hatter's Castle had LED screens from the front to the back, and it was super cool. We didn't love the main stage, Queen's Domain, at all. It just didn't compare to the other stages, so I was wondering what was up with that. It was cool that they had LED screens outside of each stage with speakers, so you didn't have to be inside the super packed tents if you didn't want to. The weather was good. It was overcast during the daytime. We were scared that it was gonna rain, but it never did. It did get really chilly at night, so we were right to bring a light jacket, so I brought like just a thin windbreaker, and that was good. We did have VIP, and it was super worth it. They created a cool atmosphere at each of the stages for the VIP hangout. They had different activities and fun extras like the beauty bar hosted by Lunautics, where you could get glittered up for free and take pictures with a backdrop and a ring light that made you look super pretty. There was a candy making station and a tea party set up with free tea and tiny desserts. It was awesome. The VIP bathrooms were really nice, but honestly we used the porta potties outside of VIP sometimes and they were just fine. And VIP had this scavenger hunt where they had like these photo areas set up at each of the VIP locations, and so you had to take a picture at all four and then you would go back to the main VIP at Queen's Domain and they would give you a golden key if you took pictures with all of them. So of course by the time we took all the pictures and went back to retrieve our golden key, they ran out, and that's just our luck. The only thing I didn't like about VIP were the areas and the crowd that they sectioned off for VIP. They were just off to the side and you couldn't really see the stage, so that's my only complaint. But overall, if you go to Beyond Wonderland, VIP is definitely worth it. It was my mom's first music festival ever, so I bought her and her best friend tickets to go. They only went Saturday, but they had a lot of fun, so she's already talking about going to EDC next. And I didn't spend much time with them because they were just being crazy. They're like wild childs. They were running off like lunatics and we're just like, okay, go have fun. I did host a meetup so everyone could meet me and my mom and trade candy, and a lot of people came. It was so much fun. We hosted it from 7 to 7:30, so a lot of people showed up to trade candy during that window. If you showed up, I want to thank you for coming through and making my mom feel special. My friend Andy's mom was also there with him, so that was crazy. Apparently a lot of moms were at Beyond Wonderland this year. I got a lot of really awesome candy, definitely built some cool trading memories, and I'll remember and cherish all of them always. So you guys have seen me wear my donut necklace plenty of times, so I met someone who actually had a donut necklace also, and so we traded our donut necklaces and it was super awesome. This one is just insane. That is some serious candy making skill right there. Again, because she saw me wearing my donut necklace, she gave me this, which is so cute. This is so fluffy. Oh my god, this is awesome. Finally got to meet this girl I've been following on social media. She's super awesome. Definitely go give her a follow. So cute. I love it. If you guys have seen my story time video about when I first started raving when I was 13, I talk about how people used to put cotton balls on my candy and how it was super gross. But she said she saw that video and she put these on there to kind of emulate those candies, and I thought that was so cute. Before I show you the merchandise I got at Beyond Wonderland this year, let me give you a little bit of backstory. So I attended Beyond Wonderland 2 years ago, 2017, and I actually made friends with the person who sold me merch that year at the merch booth, and he sold me this t-shirt. Line up on the back. This Beyond Wonderland flag that I used to use in my backdrop of my videos forever ago when I just started making videos. So I made friends with him that year when he sold me this merch. I gave him a Finding Dory tattoo because that year the theme for Beyond Wonderland was the endless sea, so it was an underwater theme, and I brought Finding Dory stickers and tattoos and I gave him one, and the rest is history. We became really good friends, and so this was our 2-year friendiversary of when we met, and I made him a candy that said, "I'm happy I met you," and he actually paid for my merchandise that I was buying at that booth as our friendiversary gift. So he bought me this dead mouse shirt that was super cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. It definitely had the Beyond Wonderland vibe that they had this year. And he bought me this lanyard. I also got this lanyard from VIP. Has the set times. I don't think I ever used this. I honestly just kind of wanted to see Darren Styles. That was my must-see, and that's all I really kept track of. Overall, Beyond Wonderland is a super awesome music festival. I went 2 years ago and it's still super awesome. They go above and beyond with all the stage designs and decorations. It's overstimulation. It is so crazy. With the exception of the main stage, I don't know what happened there. But overall, super awesome. If you go, definitely invest in VIP if you can. It's totally worth it. We did have some really crappy experiences when we were there. They had some logistics issues, so I don't think they oversold tickets, but it was really overcrowded in some areas, and I think it's because they had the 3 of the stages kind of pushed to one side of the venue along with the main VIP area, and then there were porta potties over there, and that's where the vendor village was, and so I think they just unintentionally forced everyone to be in this one area of the festival, and then the other side of the festival was totally empty, breathable. And trying to get home afterwards was a nightmare. The way they had their Uber pickup station set up was horrible. I mean, Uber is always a nightmare after events, but I feel EDC's pickup station was way more organized. It was so chaotic that the Ubers kept canceling on us, and every time they did that and we had to get a new Uber, the price kept going up, so it was $150. So our plan was to walk super far away from the main area of the festival, and we walked forever, and even then the prices just kept going up. And Lyft wanted us to pay $200 to get home, which was just ridiculous. Luckily, we walked so far, we met some other people who walked really far, and we were able to split the cost of an Uber with them, and it helped a lot. Luckily, JC from We Rave Hard, which is a super cool rave clothing brand, gave us a ride home day 2, and we are eternally grateful. But overall, Beyond Wonderland is a super awesome event, definitely worth checking out, especially if the lineup is super lit again. Just personally, I probably won't be going back, but then again, I've been 2 years, so I've had my run, and now I think it's time for me to move on to new festival adventures. If you went to be on Wonderland this year, definitely let me know in the comment section what you liked and what you didn't like about the festival. And if you haven't already, please check out my Beyond Wonderland vlogs, they're super awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see vlogs and reviews of festivals all over the world. For 2019 so far, I have EDC Las Vegas, DEF CON 1 in the Netherlands, Electric Love in Austria, Hard Island in Croatia, Life is Beautiful in Vegas, Electric Zoo in New York, definitely hitting that up again, the lineup is insane, Millennium at Red Rocks, and possibly going to It's the Ship in Singapore, not so sure about that one, but yeah, that's my list so far of festivals I'm going to be vlogging. So if you want to see vlogs of those events, definitely hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on those awesome adventures. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, Girl Scouts.